Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a very big news mula mismo sa Office of the Press Secretary ng ating President, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Lately, maraming questions online if ano pang benefits ang marireceive ng ating government employees after the release of the year-end bonus and cash gift noong November at after the release of the Productivity Enhancement Incentive ngayong first week ng December. So ano pa ba ang aasahan ng ating mga government employees, especially yung ating mga personnel from the Department of Education? So as you can see from the thumbnail, it's 20K SRI or Service Recognition Incentive and the Rise Allowance for government employees. And of course, this video is actually sponsored by Wondershare Filmora 12, and in this video, we're also going to be doing a very short tutorial on how to navigate this AI audio stretch feature of the Wondershare Filmora 12. So ito na nga, this is the latest update mismo mula sa Office of the Press Secretary. Kaninang umaga lang ito na release, and PBBM orders grant of incentive rise allowance to government employees. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has issued administrative orders granting service recognition incentive or SRI for employees in the executive department, as well as one-time rise allowance to all government employees for this year. The President's order authorizes the grant of a one-time service recognition incentive at a uniform rate not exceeding 20,000 for executive department personnel. Those who are entitled to receive the incentive include civilian personnel in national government agencies, covering those in state universities and colleges, government or owned or controlled corporations or GOCCs, regular contractual or casual employees, members of the military and the police, as well as fire and jail personnel under the Department of the Interior and Local Government or the DILG. Personnel from the Bureau of Corrections, Bucor, Philippine Coast Guard, and National Mapping and Resource Information Authority are also entitled to get the service recognition incentive. Based on the President's order, employees of both houses of Congress, the Judiciary, Office of the Ombudsman, and constitutional offices may likewise be granted a one-time SRI by their respective heads of offices at a uniform rate not exceeding 20,000 pesos. So balikan natin ang grants ng SRI in the past years. Nagsimula ang Service Recognition Incentive in the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte. The DBM issued the Budget Circular 2019-6. It's addressed to all heads of departments, bureaus, offices, and agencies of the national government, including constitutional offices enjoying fiscal autonomy, state universities and colleges, and government-owned or controlled corporations, local water districts, local government units, and all others concerned. The subject is the guidelines on the grant of the one-time service recognition incentive for fiscal year 2019. It follows on 2020, and of course, meron din tayo na-receive na SRI last 2021. So ngayong taon, 2022, most of the government employees are actually expecting that the SRI would still be continued by our current administration, and this good news that we have received just today is actually a response to all of the questions of our fellow government employees. So tingnan natin, and we'll go deeper to the posting in the Office of the Press Secretary. Alright, so employees in local government units or LGUs, including those in the barangays, may also receive the incentive depending on the LGU's financial capability, subject to limitation in LGU budget under the Local Government Code of 1991. The incentive for NGAs, SUCs, and military and uniformed personnel will be funded by the available released personal services allotment under Republic Act No. 11639 or the 2022 national budget. Separately, President Marcos also issued an order authorizing the grant of a one-time assistance for government personnel. So hindi lang SRI ang marireceive natin, we will also be expecting a grant of a one-time rice assistance under this present administration. Those who are entitled to receive the rice subsidy include civilian personnel and NGAs, including those in SUCs, GOCCs, government financial institutions, government instrumentalities with corporate powers, and government corporate entities occupying regular, contractual, or casual positions. Military, police, fire, and jail personnel are also entitled to receive the rice assistance. Bucor, PCG, and NMREA employees will also receive the support. The order also authorizes the release of the assistance to individuals and groups of people whose services are engaged through job orders, contracts of service, or other similarly situated working arrangement defined under a Commission and Audit Circular Order. The rice assistance for NGA's military and uniformed personnel will be funded by the contingent fund under RA number 11639. For GOCC's, funding will come from the respective approved operating budgets for the fiscal year 2022. Alright, so dalawa ang ini-expect natin na napakagandang good news sa atin. We have this SRI 2022, which is known as the Service Recognition Incentive, and interestingly, this amounts not exceeding 20,000. So wala pa po tayong clear guidelines or exact amount kung magkano, basta nakalagay lang po sa order, it should not exceed 20,000. And of course, we will also be expecting the grant of the rice allowance for all government employees. Of course, as of this date, we have not yet received the full text of the administrative order as well as the guidelines on the grant of SRI, but that should be enough. It's a great news for us. We are to expect two great news coming up this December 2022, and this really gives us motivation and inspiration to work as government employees. Thank you so much for following the channel. Stay tuned for more updates and news about government service and benefits. Okay, so this video is created easily and creatively using the very brand new Filmora 12 with AI audio stretch feature. This one is a very good feature. I love this feature because this actually allows me to edit and finalize my contents so quick, easy, and creatively. Alright, so we are now here in the timeline of the Wondershare Filmora 12. So as you can see, the user interface of this new software from Wondershare Filmora is so friendly. I'm using the classic view, the one which is very similar to that of Filmora 11. So as we have mentioned, we're going to be talking about the AI audio stretch. So it's really beautiful using this stretch because most of the time when we do our explainer video, we also need a background music, and the longer the videos that we actually filmed, the longer the music we have to actually drag to the timeline. But thanks to the AI audio stretch of the Wondershare Filmora 12, because it's very easy to just simply stretch your audio file to match the length of your video. So we're gonna go ahead and try in our video clip. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and try this video clip here in the timeline. So as you can see, it's a very long video clip. So what we need to actually integrate a music or an audio file to this video, because we want a background music in our content. So we have to go to the audio, and let's say for example we have to actually choose this Green Heights or the clear sky, we can just drag this audio file to the timeline. So as you can see, it's a short audio file. So we need, normally when we don't have this audio stretch, we can go ahead and drag again another audio file to match the length of our video. But today we're not going to use that, but we're going to explore the audio stretch because it's very helpful, especially when you have a lot of when you have a longer videos to finalize or to edit. So as you can see, we have here the audio file. You just need to click this one and you go to the audio stretch icon. So when you click this to enable, it would allow you to adjust our audio file according to the length of our video. So it's very easy. We can just simply drag this and match the length of the video. Alright, so as long as the video is actually playing in the timeline, the audio file that we have dragged it, that we have used as a background music, will also gonna be running in the loop. So as you can see, it's very simple. You don't need to copy and paste the audio file. You don't need to drag the audio file again and again if you have a longer videos, but you can just do and explore or use the audio stretch, which is actually available only in Filmora 12.
Something about an easy thing, something about it comes so naturally.